Interstate 140, and North Carolina Highway 140. Alright, we've made it to the highway segment of the North Carolina Provincial Lovin series. We're going to be starting with I-140 and NC-140 down in Wilmington. These roads form a little loop around the city, and we're going to see how badly this is treated. Let's take a look at the map. As we can see, I-140 and NC-140 form a loop around Wilmington, connecting US 17 at both ends. You're watching the Xavier 456. I post new highway content every week. If you like this kind of content, go ahead and smash the like button. And if you really like it, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and turn on those notifications. Alright, I must remind you that you can request your exit or intersection down in the comments below. Next week, we will be looking at Interstate 240 down in Asheville, and then the following week, we're going to be looking at I-440 and the rest of the Raleigh Inner Loop. Alright, first we're going to be talking about eastbound I-140. So we're going to start here on US 17, which is getting signed north for Wilmington, and somehow they slapped on a Leland text there because apparently they don't want to forget that community. Here we're seeing I-140 signed eastbound for Topsail Island, Jacksonville, and New Bern. And these are all places that you can get to via US 17. And this route is faster to connect. And I do also encourage you to check out Derp Hog's US 17 videos. And on the other side, it's the same thing, East 140 for all three of these places, and 17 signed south for Shallotte and Myrtle Beach, with a connection to NC 87, which will be a video in the future. Here is our first mileage sign on our route. As we can see, we've got Leland on the top line at 7 miles, which is only because of the next exit. We've got I-40 in the middle at 17 miles, and we got Jacksonville on the bottom line at 63 miles away. So we have a good control city for US 17 on there, but somehow we've lost New Bern. I don't know what's up with that. Here's our exit for US 74 and US 76, and this exit was requested by Highway Mint, only for Leland. What happened to Wilmington? And East 140 is signed still for these three places, Topsail Island, Jacksonville, and New Bern, to refresh your memory. Here's our next mileage sign with I-40 on the top line at 12, Jacksonville in the middle at 58, and New Bern is on the bottom line this time at 94. That is okay. But apparently NCDOT wants to NCDOT on the 3-digit interstates as well. For example, here we've got Rigawood, although that is for this road going straight. And we get Navassa. And that is only signed there because of the literal next exit on I-140. NCDOT, Provincial, here we meet with US 421, which is getting signed for Clinton and Carolina Beach. And I also encourage you to check out Derp Hog's US 421 video after this. I will be making a video about it in the future. Here we meet the parent route, I-40, which is getting signed for Raleigh and Wilmington. As you can see, that Raleigh text is a slap-on. Do you know what it used to say? Benson. I'm so glad that they changed it. And here we also get a pull through for End I-140, and this is where we're going to continue as East NC-140. And it's signed for all three of these places again, although the order has somehow switched. New Bern, Topsail Island, and Jacksonville. Those are not in the order provided. Here's the only exit we get on this road, and it is for NC 417 South for Military Cutoff Road, and it was requested by Florida Man, as this is a new exit for the future US 17 bypass. And here we merge back into US 17, getting signed south for Wilmington and north for the three places that 140 had gotten signed for already. Alright, now we're going to turn around and talk about westbound I-140 and NC-140. So here we start on US 17 signed south for Wilmington, and here we get this to 140 and 40, and here's West NC-140. Although I feel like that West 140 should be on the other side of the sign. We get Shallotte, Myrtle Beach, and Raleigh. Shallotte and Myrtle Beach are for US 17, as this is the faster way to connect to it, and Raleigh is signed for I-40. Good work there. Here's a mileage sign, and we can see that I-40 is on the top line at 4 miles, and Myrtle Beach is on the bottom line at 80 miles. Well done. Here's our intersection for I-40 for Raleigh and Wilmington once again, and we can see West 140 is signed for Shallotte and Myrtle Beach. Here I haven't shown you this yet, but we can see a little bit of the historic district and riverfront of Wilmington in the distance. Here we meet with US 421 for Clinton and Carolina Beach. This time we're getting an overhead sign for it. Good work there. And now 140 is getting signed for Brunswick County beaches, Shallotte and Myrtle Beach. Just threw an extra thing on there, because apparently 2 control cities aren't enough. Here on another one of these minor interchanges, Navassa's for a road going straight, and now they decided 140 should be signed for Leland, and this is also because of the next exit. What are you doing? Here we meet with US 74 and 76, somehow not getting an overhead sign this time, and a sign for Leland and Whiteville, because we just came from Wilmington, and Whiteville is for US 74, although I'm not sure how worthy of it is a control city going westbound. Here is our last mileage sign. As we can see, Myrtle Beach is on the bottom line at 64, with Shallotte on the top at 32. This is a really cool mileage sign because 64 is double of 32. And here we end once again at US 17, sign Norfolk, Wilmington, and Leland. Somehow they don't want that not to show. And South 17 is signed to NC 87 for Shallotte and Myrtle Beach. Alright, that is our first highway of NCDOT Provincial Lovin. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time in I-240. May peace be with you.